Hey guys, Hitman89 here, and welcome to the second episode of Versus. On the first one we had PS4 versus Xbox One, and on today's episode we're gonna have PUBG versus Fortnite. So without further ado, don't forget to suggest what you want to see for the next episode, like maybe Shadow of the Tomb Raider versus Uncharted 4, or PES 2019 versus FIFA 19. Anything you'd like to see, suggest that in the comments down below, and if it's a good idea, then I'll probably make it happen. Don't forget to smash 100 likes if you want to see more of the series. And without further ado, let's get started. The first thing I want to talk about is crossplay. Fortnite supports it, PUBG doesn't. PUBG isn't even on PS4, which is a shame, because I'm sure PS4 users would rather have PUBG than H1Z1. Now, Fortnite has a cartoony style, which in my opinion attracts a younger audience, while PUBG is realistic, so it might attract an older audience. And obviously I could be wrong, but I think the stats back me up when it comes to the PUBG and Fortnite audience demographics. And when it comes to the game itself, I think Fortnite is easy, which is great for newcomers. I played it on PS4. Now keep in mind, I'm new to PS4 and new to Fortnite, and I suck at aiming with a controller, yet I managed to get more kills in 30 minutes of Fortnite than I did in 20 hours of PUBG. And I know I suck at aiming, but I started playing tons of shooters lately and I'm catching up. Now when it comes to PUBG, it's super tough on newcomers like me, which is obviously understandable because it's supposed to be a simulation, but other than that, it's got the trainer mode, which will help you a little bit. I know it helped me get a little bit more kills. And speaking of game modes, Fortnite doesn't have that many game modes, and it doesn't have that many maps either. As a matter of fact, it's only got one map and no vehicle variety, while on PUBG you get different game modes: war mode, zombies, deathmatch, team deathmatch, trainer mode, and it's got, I don't know, more than 4 or 5 vehicles, something like that. Moving on to what in my opinion is the most important point, Fortnite is free to play and PUBG costs $20, which is cheap, but still not free to play. And when I say $20, some people get like, no man, it costs 30 euros, it costs $35. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I mean, it does if you get it from Steam and Xbox Marketplace, or I don't know what it's called, but you're on the internet. You're supposed to look for the cheapest sources. Look for the cheapest websites and you'll get PUBG on PC for $17, something like that. That's what I got it for, at least. And Fortnite is obviously free to play, but we're talking about Fortnite Battle Royale because the full game isn't free to play. I think it goes for $50, something like that. People tend to forget that. Fortnite was not meant to be a BR game. At first, you know, only one game mode is free to play, which is Fortnite BR, but Fortnite, the full game, is not free to play. Anyways, let's move on to the next point, which is optimization and performance. Fortnite's optimization and performance is fucking great. And obviously PUBG ain't got shit on it when it comes to optimization and all that stuff, because in 2018 PUBG still feels unfinished. It's full of bugs, it's full of glitches, and it's not optimized. On the other hand though, PUBG is nerve-wracking and you feel the tension every single game unless you land in an empty spot on purpose and then complain about the game not having enough action, even though you did your best to avoid all the action that's available. I don't blame you though, I can be a pussy too. I just don't complain about it, because if you want some action, land in a city or in a camp and you'll have tons of action, maybe too much action. Now Fortnite is chill. When I play it, I'm relaxed. It's so chill that you can start building shit instead of killing everyone, which takes me to the next point, building. Especially when it's spammed. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It's a BR game, it's not Minecraft. Unless BR stands for Building Royale, then it's obviously great. Last but not least, when I told some of you guys that I was making this vid, they told me to mention the toxic community, but I'm not gonna do that, because I think there are dickheads on both sides of the fence, and that's why, in my opinion, this comment section will reflect which community is toxic. I mean, which one is a little bit more toxic. So whether you like PUBG or Fortnite, it's gonna be up to you to represent your community properly. Now let's move on to the final verdict, and I'll give you my personal opinion in a minute, but in your case, if you don't mind the cartoony graphics, if you're broke or you don't want to spend $20, if you're on a platform like PS4, Switch, or anyone that doesn't have PUBG, if you're 8 or younger, I'm just kidding, if you don't mind building or at least killing tons of players that build a little bit too much, then you're probably playing Fortnite already and you don't need me to tell you to give it a shot. Now in my case, even before I bought PUBG, which only happened recently by the way, maybe 2 weeks ago or something like that, I saw Fortnite vids, I wasn't interested in it, but people spammed me, they told me to play it, so I gave it a shot and I didn't like it. Mostly for the cons I mentioned in this vid, but I'm usually like that. I don't know about you, but when I see a game, I know whether I'm gonna like it or not instantly, and Fortnite is just not for me. So when it comes to my personal opinion, PUBG is better. Let me know if you agree or disagree disagree with everything that I said in this vid and obviously explain why. Don't just cuss me out like, hey, fuck you, man, you're wrong. Now keep in mind, you came here, you clicked my vid on my channel to hear my opinion on PUBG and Fortnite. I didn't come knocking on your door to shove my opinion down your throat and make you gag on it. That being said, I hope you enjoyed this vid. Don't forget to leave a like if you did. Also, let me know what games you want to see on the next episode. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. It's been Hitman89. See you guys very soon.
Team, my brothers, I'm out here trying to run us. The rest of y'all trying to trump us, but it's hands up, no handouts, no stand-ins. I stand out. I built this bitch from the ground up. I got the plans out. This my house. Yeah, I came in this bitch with a dream and a fifth. Only people I trust is my team and my bitch. Every night it was curry. Now I cannot miss. RIP to you haters, you will not be missed.